You know, there's only one guarantee in life, and that's death. And as a coach, when you sign, you also sign to resign. It's a question of time. Obviously, I have a huge responsibility to the club. I have this club at heart. I've been with this club for many years. You could almost say I own this club, and I say with my heart because I've been here for so long. And obviously, I want to be successful as a coach. I've got ambitions as a coach to be very successful in South Africa and beyond the borders of South Africa. That's my ambition. And I would have thought that given this chance by Leon Prince, this would have been the right stepping stone going forward in my career. I would love to be at Swallows for the next 4 or 5 years. I would love to rebuild this team. I think there's so much potential with this club going forward. But when the results don't come, you know, the guy who's responsible is the coach. And I also have a responsibility, as I said to you, to the supporters, to our sponsors, and to the club. And there comes a time where I've got to say, listen, I'll step aside and we get someone else. Maybe fresh ideas, maybe someone that players respect more. I don't know. You must realize that I came from an assistant coach. So sometimes the respect is not there that should be there. The respect might not be there as it should be there because I came from an assistant coach. And I knew from the beginning that was going to be my difficult task, getting the respect of the players when I give instruction to follow. It was easy for Gordon to do it. Gordon had a reputation behind him, and I think the players respected him based on that. Based on being Gordon Ingerson, it was 90% of the job done. Then obviously the fact that Gordon is a classic act. So my task was difficult from the beginning, earning the players' respect. I don't know at this stage if I've got it or not. It's difficult to question it. The results obviously don't show. So, you know, I've got to be realistic, and I've got to be honest with myself as well. I mean, I could be telling you things, but we live on air, so I can't say those things now. Even myself, I try and identify what's the problem. You know, when you've got the same quality of players, when I haven't changed anything from what we did last season, I try and play more football. When I say more football, we try and keep possession longer. So all those factors are not contributing to our losses. What is contributing to our losses are individual mistakes. That's the bottom line, individual mistakes.
I've spoken to our senior players because really they are the ones I blame for it. They need to control the younger players and make sure that we start to dominate games early on. But we don't have that many leaders. We've got great characters in terms of professionalism. Don't have natural leaders out there, not enough talkers, and that is where we're letting ourselves down. I've had meetings with our senior players and I said, you guys have got to take the bull by the horns and make sure we start dominating from the first whistle. We can't leave it up to Manzini, Laila Kay, Khamaldin youngsters. We need the senior players to take control of games, and we're not doing that from early on. So, you know, we'll keep working at it and hopefully it'll improve.
This is not really a relegation battle yet, far from a relegation battle, because with 15 games to go and about 6 points difference between us and top 8, you know, you can't call it a relegation battle yet. You know, we refuse to believe that we're in a dogfight for relegation. We take one game at a time. We've got the ability to beat Sundowns at home. I believe that sincerely, you know. So as far as we are concerned, one game at a time. We get a point against Sundowns, 3 points, good enough. You know what I mean? But there's no need to panic at this stage.